Okay, correction, I'm crazy.
I'm gonna fly up to its nose. I'm gonna land on its nose.
At this point, enough time has been passed, and with the rolls that she had, it is tamed. It's just kind of sleeping. It notices you, but it just lets you do its thing. It seems like a very proud creature.
Beautiful.
He's big horse bird lion.
I'm just gonna like gently pet it in between like the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Are you attempting to bond with it, or just kind of let it know you, more or less?
Make it a friend.
Okay.
/ let it know me, yeah.
Yeah, you can make an animal handling then.
I suck at this.
I think she has the best animal handling bonus.
We need to add a little dice roll bot.
That would be good. I apologize. I just used my on-screen dice here.
13.
Okay. So, on a 13, it doesn't pull away. It doesn't brush you off or anything. It definitely looks as though it acknowledges you, but it doesn't react in any way.
I say, hi there, little guy.
If it could understand common speak. Yeah, so you just kind of coo and talk to it in a nice kind of way. Eventually, he would just kind of close his eyes, feeling comfortable enough to go back to sleep, showing signs of trust.
Perfect.
At this point in time, you hear someone clear their throat behind you. You would turn and just see me kind of leaning against the door. Male form. Welcome back.
Thanks.
We are getting ready to leave on
These
another...
creatures.
Oh, go ahead.
What are all these creatures?
My sister.
Where'd this guy come from?
My sister is insane. That mission got a little crazy after you left.
I believe it. From the looks of it.
I think the egg will...
What's character's name?
Ellowynn. Or Win.
Ellowynn? Win? Okay. Go ahead.
I think the egg will be a spider, from what I understand.
Sure sounds like it.
What were you going to ask?
I didn't have a question.
Oh, okay. No worries. We're all getting ready to leave on another mission. I saw you had just returned. Do you have anything on your agenda?
No?
You want to head out with us?
Yes.
We're kind of just in the gathering process. I need about an hour anyway, so kind of letting the others do what they need to, shopping. I just said to meet in the bar, so we'll see you then.
Ooh, I'll go to the bar.
You're just gonna go to the bar and order the biggest drink you can, aren't you? I would like one swimming pool, please.
Yes.
And they would just bring you a bowl of tequila. Yeah, a normal order for you, typically a goblet of sweeter wine, which they bring out the large cup for you.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it.
What?
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Cherry heard her magic word.
My wife may be fighting her way to the world of the living.
What happened?
I also may have had to bribe her with food to wake up at all.
Smart move. Brilliant.
She is risen.
Also, don't be surprised if Corey throws himself in a river.
She jumps on and just goes, Corey stabs themselves in the face. Okay, back to bed now.
Excuse me.
Just deletes character. I
love my wife. She may have. I love my wife. She may have forgotten about D&D and played Spider-Man until 3 in the morning.
I'm a sober gal now, and I'm proud of you for it. Oh, God. Well, she can hurry up or get left behind. I'm kidding. We wouldn't do that.
She'll fucking pop into a voice call in a minute. Probably just drowsy as dicks.
Oh.
She does have access to this one. I forgot that she didn't have permission to give it to her.
So, everyone takes the time to wake up and gather. Vashsa, you're doing your theatrics early in the morning. I love the canonic idea that we all part ways after you already create shenanigans for you to turn around and go, I'm gonna go and disguise myself even further and just wander around town. Bubble, you there?
Yep.
Join the general chat and Cookie's Discord.
Me in the hidey hole.
Does she have access to this call?
Yeah, I just said I realised she didn't have permissions before, but she does now. I just gave it to her.
Okay.
So,
My whole train of thought just died.
It's
you're
okay.
good. You're good. You're good. So,
Good morning.
Is that because I put dinosaur laser fight in the queue?
It was that. It was the chat.
Is wanting
hold on, Holly.
to
You're
kill life.
Holly. Hold on. You're interrupting. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, I'm
Bubble?
gonna need to go back. I need to go back to step 1 because everything that was in my head is now.
You're
left.
good. You're good. Vashsa is doing the theatrical. I don't want to say what you're doing because we haven't told the audience yet. In case you
I
wanted to save it
can't
for a
hear
bit.
anyone. I'm hearing something over on Lemon's end, and it sounds like kid stuff.
I don't hear anything from Lim's side.
My mic's
That's
not
Lem. Wait,
glowing. It's not me.
Holly, you might want to turn down the music bot. I think that's what you're hearing.
I don't have music.
No, the music that's in the.
Austin, go help your wife.
I don't have music. What
Turn
the
down
fuck?
Xbox.
Holly, do you hear music right now?
Yes.
Austin, go help your wife.
Who is it?
The music bot.
In the chat.
Oh, Holly.
She's just tired and grumpy and disgruntled and going, what the fuck is going on?
Why is there music playing in my ears?
I didn't subscribe to music.
Oh, Holly, I love you.
Oh, Holly, join the call again. I'll fix it.
This stream is brought to you by grogginess.
Oh lordy.
I can't breathe.
I'm genuinely dead right now. I'm fucking done. The DM will proceed to be useless for 20 minutes.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I shall be the DM for the next 20 minutes then.
God damn it. Join the
As you all wander the streets, you notice that the ground begins to shake beneath you. That's not true. None of that's actually happening.
Actually, he got it right. The ground
What'd I do?
begins to shake beneath you, and Cthulhu pops out, holding an ice cream truck, which he sets down in front
Hi
of you.
guys!
Ooh.
Hi guys, I'm Cthulhu. What's up? Do you want ice cream?
I'm just gonna jump
I
into a
recommend
tub
it.
of ice cream and swim around.
It's ice cream that's so good, you actually go insane just staring at it. You can't comprehend the ice cream.
It's ice cream that tastes like blueberries, but you can't understand the color.
They're purple, not blue. Can I roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I go nuts over the idea that blueberries are actually purple?
But are they?
You guys are crazy.
No, I'm pulling you in again.
She gave you permissions and the Discord's still not showing up. Fine, I'll pull you in myself.
I love the I'll do it myself.
I beat you to it.
I have been summoned from the 9 realms. All fear her majesty.
You know, it will embarrass me. Oh, I was planning on it. Don't worry.
I'm hearing it again. Who is playing music?
Hold on. It's a bot
Right.
in the voice chat.
The person named Matchbox, right click on them, and there's be user volume, turn it down to 0.
What the hell? No.
This is so
You just
good.
click mute on it.
What? Spark.
Oh. Bye-bye music.
No, it stopped. I think they just paused it.
I can't believe, like, just the audacity that you got rid of the bot right at the saxophone solo
Wow.
of Baker Street. Like, right in the middle of the Baker Street solo. Like, right at the perfect hype you're like, yeah,
Hashtag blame Holly.
My ears don't feel happy.
Yes, 100% blame Corey.
Okay, so
Hey guys, Corey in the house.
Oh,
Corey. My favorite anime.
Oh, it's a
I'm
vibe.
fucking crying because of you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
Don't cry.
Wow.
There's Lem being all sweet. Don't cry.
Would you like to not be considered people, Bubbles? That's kind of bad.
I don't want to consider Bubbles people. I don't want to.
God.
People
Are lemons?
I normally say hi to you guys, so I'm gonna say hi, Lem.
Hi. Good morning.
So wait, what is the logic?
Is it a good morning?
What is the logic that
Really?
you say hi to us normally, but you're not going to today?
Because I don't see her on a regular basis.
Hey, okay, you know what's really, really easy to do? Just say, "Hi guys, Lem, I haven't seen you in forever."
I'm important.
Fuck all you guys. Hi, Lem.
I'm clumsy.
All right.
Sorry.
Corey takes 20 points of psychic damage to
Guys.
start the day. I'm kidding.
Holly,
Oh
you're great.
my god.
Okay. So, everybody takes their time to get ready. Vashsa, back to the top of the train of thought here, hopefully.
Yes.
You were in disguise, you were doing your thing. What did you do after going and procuring your saxophone?
I just went, like, as I'm walking through, I'm, like, trying to get used to it, because, you know, I'm just trying to get my hands around it, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the most inappropriate places to play.
Just playing
my
in the middle of a
saxophone.
church sermon.
Right outside church, anywhere there's a church, just going past the cemetery.
Praise
Saxophone
be
is
to
up.
pay, Lord. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
Is,
do,
is,
do.
is this a world where public beheadings are?
Lord have mercy.
Would that be a thing?
So here's the thing. The only place you could go for this potentially is New Fae. And New Fae is based on a mix of New York and Las Vegas. You would just be
Okay, so
considered a
nothing.
street performer.
Well, anywhere that you could consider, like, just not the right place to play a saxophone, that's where I'm going.
New
Or
Fae
my
is,
thoraxophone.
New Fae is
bathroom.
kind of that place where everything is appropriate anywhere, and if it's not, there's a district for it somewhere.
Sweet.
Okay, now I need Bubbles to walk into a fucking public restroom and just start blaring like smooth jazz.
You're taking a poo.
I take a copper piece to cover up the sounds of your toot blasts. But everybody knows because you've got like a saxophone blaring.
Did you say toot blasts?
Yeah.
Sure did. Jesus Christ. Bubbles is a 3-year-old. Confirmed.
He talks to children too much.
Yeah, but so do I. I don't call it a toot blast. I literally live with 2, and I've never called it that.
Yeah, somebody call a doctor. He's having a fart attack.
God's sake.
My grandma used to call them booty bombs.
Jesus.
My booty is the bomb.
God. Inappropriate.
Into the corner you go.
Blaring my saxophone.
Are we talking about farts?
You sound drunk.
She's just a sleepy girl.
I very much am, and now I have cats fight. Guys!
Do I
stop it.
do I see guards arresting anybody at any point during my travels through the city?
You know what? Since you're going to be traveling through the city, we're going to go... let me pull up one of my favorite lists in existence. Can you roll me a D100?
Me a D100.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Boom. And the number is
You watch him get like a
43.
Okay.
It's a small world after all.
Holly, why'd you do that?
What did I do what?
Now I've got it's a small word stuck in my head. A small word.
Hey. Duloc.
Dulocus.
Okay, you said 43?
Yeah.
Oof.
You see in the streets of one of the more popular gambling districts, a man is standing on a soapbox preaching to the crowds about the inherent evils of gambling and why they should be giving their money to the religion.
I am going to stand nearby.
What?
And I'm gonna do the medieval saxophone version of get up off of that thing. Shake it till you feel better.
That thing.
Performance check for me.
Yes.
So you're going to have to beat his passive persuasion.
Passive persuasion. Oh,
I'd vibe to that song. All I think of is
it's such
robots.
a good tune.
I literally just think of robots.
Oh, I'm on the wrong character. I was on Valeth, not Vashsa. I was like, that's not my stat. That's a level 11 character. That's different.
None of that now.
You said performance, yeah?
Yeah.
Just a normal check?
Yep.
Does an 18 get me anything?
Yes, it does. It actually just barely beats his 17 passive. So as the crowd is kind of listening to him, he looked like he was starting to win some of them over. There's a murmur that starts from one side of the crowd, and it kind of spreads as the whole group shifts over towards your direction.
Bearing in mind, at this point, I am an elderly
Yes,
like a
you are an
frail,
elderly man.
paper-skinned old man. Like, my face looks like my skull at this point. Knotted as well, with this big, like, hood pulled down.
I just
I'm
imagine
going
you're
to
hitting the wrong
town.
man while fucking playing the saxophone, but you look ancient.
Yeah, because I'm still spry. Like, I'm still, like, what?
Yeah.
Did we say I was in, like, my 40s at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the previous session?
Yep, you are still young, so.
Just go to town.
Yeah, with that, you watch these people begin to throw coins towards you bronze, silver, some even gold. It lands in front of you, I'd say about 14 bronze, we'll say 3 or 4 silver. Yeah, 4 silver and 2 gold.
14 bronze, 3 silver, 2 gold.
Yep. Okay.
Remember when people used to use Electrum?
You think these people can afford Electrum? They're gambling, for God's sakes.
They gave me 2 gold. Electrum's less than gold.
Wait, is Electrum? I'm thinking of Platinum for some reason.
Oh yeah, Platinum's the top dog.
Yeah, Platinum is very expensive.
I've never met a GM who uses Electrum aside from me.
Fun fact, the only thing we've ever used Electrum for is me as an artificer, because Electrum has a lot of elemental properties, and you make guns out of it, they go bang.
Oh, if you're in the Mistborn series, the coins are part of your gun, and they get launched at high speed. You got a tuppence? Bang.
I want a money gun.
Isn't
Catch me
that
up.
a fucking plot piece in an anime that we've watched?
There is 2 anime I can think of with someone with money. One of them is Bungo Stray Dogs, and it's that power is amazing. It's literally the more money I spend, the stronger I am for a short period of time. So let me donate $20 million to charity and beat these teenagers to death.
Gosh.
Is Erevan in your D&D world?
Refresh my memory.
The God of Mischief. Part of the Seldering.
No, it's a different pantheon.
Okay.
If you want a God of Mischief, the one that exists now is active presently is Loki.
Oh, so Loki's real?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm gonna do a thing where I kiss the tips of my fingers and point them up to the sky and just send the vibes off to Loki. Because obviously I'm just creating shenanigans.
Make a religion check for me.
Ooh, I can do those. A, B, C, D, E, F. That is a 16.
Okay. You're not really sure if sending those off did much of anything, but it is in this moment that you get the sudden remembrance that Allie wears the symbol of Loki around her neck.
Ooh. Wait, Allie's your character, right?
Yep.
Are we gonna vibe? We just become best friends.
I'm a trickster cleric.
Ironically, I'm a death cleric.
That's
with a love
funnier.
for trickery.
Honestly, that's even funnier. I mean, look, Loki doesn't have clean hands as a god. Gods of mischief often incite war.
I'm just like, listen, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is the headache's gone. Bad news, they're dead.
Doctor, I found a cure for everything. Really? What? Bang!
They can't feel their legs. They're a ghost.
Doctor, why did you murder this man? He was complaining about shortness of breath and pain when breathing. I stopped the pain.
It hurts when I breathe, so stop.
What the fuck is Dino?
Dino DNA. Monet, you get your goblet of wine. You're at the bar. What would you like to do in this
Give me
time?
2 seconds, sorry.
You're good. You're good. I'll switch over to the others. Corey, Serin, you're both waking up, getting ready for the adventure. What are you doing?
Good question. I play with my rat scooter
Do you want
for a few
to?
minutes.
Do you want to make upgrades to any of your living quarters? Do you want to pay to the house for anything in particular? Do you want to go shopping?
Ooh. Well, since I'm a black cat, I want to paint my room black.
What?
Your
All
room,
right.
your room would already be custom to the color scheme you wanted.
But it'd be cool.
Okay, yes. What I'm saying
It would be
is,
cool.
Holly, what I'm saying is when you got there, your room was already magically the color you would have wanted it to be.
Yay, so it's black!
It's been black.
I'm a
Do you-
ninja cat now.
Okay.
A perception check to see if you saw that it was black the entire time.
Okay.
When did this happen?
Oh.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Bubbles, I'm a tabaxi.
Okay. So, Austin, you wanted a firing range. While you are taking your downtime, you see that a not crude, but more simplistic one has been built. It's a 3-lane firing range of full 50 meters out. Targets complete on moving tracks. Kind of the stereotypical old style firing range you would see at a carnival, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you do want to upgrade it in any way or add to it, it's just going to be more money down the line.
Heard.
So, yes.
Just imagining a warlock casting Eldritch Blast.
Oh shit!
You can use it as a magic firing range.
All right, Corey, take over. The food's outside.
Go
God
get
damn it!
that. So, Corey, do you have anything you would like to request from the house? Special space, anything like that? It could even be things like adding information of a certain topic to the library if it's not there already, or your own room, your own functional space of some kind. What do you want?
I would really like a workout room, so I can practice my katana skills.
Okay, did you make yourself a samurai, by the way?
I thought you and I had discussed it.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you actively chose the samurai subclass, because if you're using katanas and you didn't, you don't get proficiency attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so yes,
samurai.
you are. And we did give you, I do remember we gave you the dual wielding feat, so you do have the ability to dual wield your blades.
Woo. Love it.
A functional dojo with katagane targets, which are the straw dummies. Probably say that would cost about 800 gold for a decent space. Probably about similar size to what he would have gotten for the firing range.
How much gold do I have?
What's on your character sheet? Connect join VC. Here in a bit, we're going to be back over in
you
the
forgot
other
to put
VC.
that in there.
Here in the other VC, we're going to be in a bit. Right now, we're just in a private call for the D&D thing. Sorry, Sam.
Holly is broke. She didn't write it down.
Yeah,
A
because I
mimic
was so
ate your
focused on getting
money.
this down. Hold on, maybe I do have it.
A mimic ate your money.
Because I know my other one does.
See, Lem, I like the way you play.
Corey. Yes, Corey. Sweet. Inventory. Ow. Ow.
Out like that,
Okay.
smack you in the face with this hash brown.
Okay, I have like 1,500 gold. I'm good.
Bro, did they really only give you one?
Okay, so you got, subtract your 800 from that. You've got 700 left. Is there anything else you would like to try to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and use the dojo, and we will go from there. I'll let Austin do his thing.
Okay, so how this is going to work... We're going to start a meter for you. I would like you to roll a d20, please, for this first training session.
D20?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not telling you what the number is set to, but over time when you make rolls, it will contribute to a total that you're going to keep adding on to with each training session. That will eventually contribute to a milestone for a level up.
You're welcome, Holly.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh. So, Austin, Lem, are you both back?
I rolled
I am back, yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, perfect. So Corey spends his time training and doing his thing up in the dojo, slicing down straw dummies, taking time to sharpen and hone the blade. Yep, 'tis the way of the warrior. You take the time to meditate the mind, you exercise the body. It is the samurai's regimen. A dojo was not a bad idea, honestly. Monet.
There's no fear in this dojo.
God. Just puts on red headband and sunglasses. Okay, so Lem with Monet. All you say, I'm going to get a drink. All I'm picturing is you lounging inside of a goblet of wine. Is that accurate?
Is there like a fey magic here?
Yeah, there's fey magic
How
all
nice is
around.
Okay. Can they give me a shot called a fairy fireball? Cinnamon whiskey with a touch of fey magic in it?
Yeah, you would have to provide the fey magic.
Perfect. I'm just going to absolutely I know it's a shot.
But
so,
for you, it's a
still,
rocks glass.
It's like a drink. I'm still gonna chug this thing like it's a shot.
Constitution saving throw, please.
I have so many questions.
The volume to alcohol to the volume of fairy is insane. This would be like chugging a fucking like a genuine bucket.
Oh my god. I got 19.
You're fine. You feel bubbly.
I don't know why. When I heard you say this is more like a rocks glass than a shot, I just had the mental image of a fairy, bathing in a shot glass full of whiskey.
Aeroplane. Military aeroplane.
Are there
Don't get
peanuts in
blown
this
up.
bar?
There's pretzels, there's peanuts, anything you could want is there.
Are they pre-cracked peanuts, or are they whole peanuts that I have to crack open?
Pre-cracked. They don't want none of the shells.
Okay. I'll just eat some peanuts and pretzels then.
So Monet's just having a bar day after a long mission. She's getting ready to leave on another one. Relaxation time. Vashsa, you make your way back
Before I go-
eventually. Oh, go ahead.
I need some energy. So I'm gonna ask for a Jaeger bomb. And drink that.
Okay, the D&D equivalent of Red Bull. Mr. Burks, the wholesome bartender with his shined bald head, reaches under the cabinet, pulls out a couple of what appear to be medicinal herbs of some kind. He kind of uses his hands to crush them a bit, sprinkles them into a bit of a muddling glass, takes a little bit of champagne, pours it in there, and kind of muddles it with that. And then you see him pull out what appears to be... It's an old style, like, wax burner type thing. He puts a piece of black licorice into it and lets it melt down. He caps the drink
Beautiful.
with it and gives it to you.
Beautiful. I chug it.
You feel alert, awake, like you just got a full 8 hours of sleep.
Beautiful.
Don't
Now
have
I go
more than-
fast.
I was gonna say, don't have more than one. Side effects lead to exhaustion.
Sweet. Now I'm just gonna hang out.
Okay, so I just imagine a pixie zooming throughout the rafters like an obstacle course.
Yep. Tossing peanuts up in the air and catching them with my mouth like a dog. Oh yeah. Flying around.
Just genuinely entertaining yourself. I love that. Okay, so, Serin, are you back?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing there, cowboy?
Eating with Riddle.
Well, get the breakfast sandwich out your mouth real quick and tell me what your character would do other than check out his firing range.
Other than check out his firing range?
You guys
Probably
got
food.
a little bit of time. Okay, so you just go to the bar as well, where you will see Monet do her little drinking ritual and then proceed to fly around like an excited paper airplane.
What in the hell? Are you drunk already?
At him.
You just throw a peanut at him.
Yep.
Serin catches it.
No, you're gonna make a check for that, young man. Athletics, please. And it's unfair because she has to make a strength check for this.
Haha, fuck you, I nat 20.
Please tell me your next roll will be a nat 1 and you wasted your only good luck on a fucking peanut.
Wait, do I roll again?
No. Lem, what'd you roll?
I need a roll. Let's
Oh,
see.
you're good, you're good.
A 12.
Okay. So, he does catch it. Serin, you catch the peanut, and with a surprising amount of force behind it, it actually stings your hand a bit.
Weak. Sorry.
For such a little thing, he throws like a damn monster.
I'm just gonna ignore him and fly around. I'm no monster.
Oh well. Food time.
Yeah.
I get shoot something.
So, you head up to Mr. Burks, and he says, "We have ration kits at the ready. They consist of dried fruits and meats, various things that won't perish on the road. For the breakfast, we have a very nice egg-based casserole. And if you're looking for something a bit less hearty in the morning, we have a nice cream-based stew left over from last night."
Get me some of that casserole.
Okay. Yeah, he piles it onto your plate. Looks like it's got a layer of pancake, some eggs, cheese, bacon. It's just a standard all-American style breakfast casserole. So, he just takes, you'll remove 2 gold from your, or not gold, 2 silver from your inventory for that.
Okay.
And other than eating, everyone else kind of caught up on where they want to be. Is there anything else anyone wanted to sneak in?
I think I'm good for now. Obviously, we're just moving on to the next part of the quests and stuff that we're doing, right?
Yep. Yeah, Toren is just kind of sitting at the bar, having a smoke, waiting for all of you. Vashsa, eventually you'll get back to the guild hall to meet with everybody at the time we had allotted. Ellowynn is kind of just on standby at this point in time. Dear sister, if you're still listening, please send me what animals you want to take with you.
Can I take more than one?
You can take all of them if you want, but remember, the more slots you have open, the more you can come back with.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking
Fine,
of
puppy.
taking Thorn and the Griffin.
Okay, so you'll leave...
Yeah, I'm just gonna head to the little streamer's room.
No problem, no problem.
Carry on as normal.
So, you're going to take Thorn, you're going to take the unnamed Griffin with you.
No, I'll decide a name by next time. I swear.
Sounds good. And later well, maybe not later today, but at some point in the next 2 days, we're going to finish up your spell list.
Well, I'll be around later on today probably, but it won't be until I want to say about 9:30 my time. So
That's fine. I'm going to be playing Bleach until 9:30 your time, because once I start, I'm not going to stop.
So in about 4.5 hours, I'll probably be around if you want to play something. But that depends also on me being able to fucking sort. If need be, I have to play on my laptop, but I need to try and sort the microphone issue.
I get that.
Is the Wi-Fi back?
The Wi-Fi's back, yes.
Oh, yay.
Mm-hmm.
But I now have a separate issue and my mic does not connect to my PC
Pain.
at all.
Oh,
So
shit.
there is no input at all. So if I'm playing games on there, I'll have to just stick to my laptop until I fix it. So, fun.
That is odd.
Mm-hmm. It's all good.
So, everyone gathers in the guild hall once again, getting ready to leave for the day. We all make our way to the western frontier. We enter the territory after about a half day's travel through peaceful zones of deep forest that lead into kind of a plains-like area. From the plains, it starts to shift into a rockier terrain. And as we're heading into the frontier, you see the location that we're heading towards is divided by a wall of rock that splits in the middle, leading down a very, very narrow, in comparison, road that cuts through this canyon. And eventually, just on the other side of the canyon, you can see the light where it crests out into a valley. Welcome to the Western Frontier. Everything from this point on is wild, dangerous, and, well, after what I've heard, there was a massive flood in the area, so nothing is where it should be.
At first glance, would I see anything like unnatural about the flooding, or the effects of the flooding rather?
So you can see up the mountain, you can see a clear path where there is still what appears to be fresh damage, even from a great distance away. Like, we're miles away, but it's a mountain vista, so you can see large collateral damage, where trees are partially buried in mud and landslide. You can see where it looks as though water has upturned trees and displaced rocks. Off in the distance, about, I would say, 1.5 miles ahead, you see what appears to be the shattered remains of a village. Some wooden structuring left, but most of it collapsed and torn away from the foundation. We're standing in the middle of rocky terrain, but it does appear a lot of the soil in the area was still cultivated. You can see the irrigation and the kind of effort to section off certain parts that's being undone slowly by the natural elements around here. Because just from a short drop down from the hill we're standing on as we enter the territory, there is water. It's pretty much knee-deep at its deepest from what you can see, but it's a layer of water over the entire engross of land.
I didn't think this through. I should have brought the ray.
The good news is your cloak is a cloak of the manta ray, so you can still swim.
I mean, yeah, but imagine how much easier it would be with the ray.
Do you want to take up another slot?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. She doesn't want to limit herself to 3 or to 1 Pokemon coming back.
So I might see lots of cool things.
Cookie comes back with every animal possible.
Well, she wants the Pokedex, I swear.
I do.
I'm damn tempted to make a Pokedex style item for her.
Gonna catch him.
That'd be awesome, honestly.
Ow!
You okay?
Sorry.
Oh, it's a wolf! And then she takes out the Pokedex.
I've just got a little heathen, that's all.
Ooh, I hear the heathen. Not happy.
But she's fine. She's bored waiting for people to get home.
She's bored, so she's growling at you?
Yeah.
I love the diva energy.
It's okay. Sparky walked on my face earlier.
So,
why do your animals hate you?
My animals love me. What do you mean?
Might be back. We'll see what she does. She's doing.
I should have grabbed some
okay.
Shoot.
Toren just kind of steps forward, a bit amused. Well, I hope no one has a dislike of water. We're going to be dealing with a lot.
I think I'm good.
Toren immediately jumps in and drowns.
Jumps in. You just start hearing the Sonic drowning music. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Only Chase just worked like fucking Tinkerbells.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
No, we could replicate that, but we'd just have to get you the fly ability.
Baby. No.
Toren's just going to reach into his bag of holding and pull out a broomstick of flying.
Wait, I see you take it out? Like, you're just straight up on a broomstick of flying?
Yeah, he's standing on it.
I will take out my stick, and in the most elaborate way possible, I will, like, hold it out as if it was a broomstick, step over it, right, really pulling in this old man vibe, jump up in the air and go, I guess it's not for everyone.
I could make it fly.
Not by throwing it off a cliff, I suppose.
No, just with time and magic.
What would this cost me?
What do you want to pay me?
IRS e-file.
I've been to the gambling districts before. I've been down this path. Gold, money, actual coins.
No. Of course it's going to be money. What, do you think I'm going to offer favor? Not that kind of creature.
I've been around the block, and I'm just saying.
Your mind is somewhere else entirely, but no, it wouldn't be for physical nor anything spiritual. Monetary is fine for me. What I'm asking
You could have
is...
just said money. Like, you phrased it like, what are you willing to pay me? That's on you, sir. On you.
Well, no, actually,
How
it's
dare
a
you.
pretty inquisitive answer. I'm asking, what are you willing to pay for the quality? How good do you want it to be?
I've got about 200 gold on me. Don't say, oh, suddenly that's 200 gold, because I know how that shit
Oh,
works.
suddenly it's 400 gold.
That's out of my price range. You know it.
At 200 at the most, I could give you... It would be a rudimentary broomstick. It wouldn't be anything special. It would only be able to fly about 30 feet at a time.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'll find a witch who's dying and take hers.
Not all witches ride broomsticks, actually. Most of them just fly around on the familiars.
Well then, I'll take a familiar. Make friends with it.
Can you befriend someone's familiar?
I mean, if they don't have a master, what are they going to do? Just drop dead on the spot? No, they're going to need purpose.
Well,
I reckon.
I ask because technically when it takes enough damage, a familiar will dissipate, like full-on die, but you can just resummon another one.
I mean, if the witch is dead, they ain't getting resummoned. And if I take enough damage, I'm just saying I'll die too, so...
You almost
I
made
think we
me
just
start
need to get
thinking
Vashsa a
about-
cat, everyone.
I'm not a cat person. They're too independent. They go off on their own. You don't know when they're going to come back. It's too anxiety-inducing. And nobody has their cat spayed, so then it comes back pregnant kittens. You have to look after the
Alright,
kittens.
well, we'll get Vashsa a pet toad.
Should I feel offended? Because I'm a cat person.
You are a cat person, and you are a person cat.
I am very offended.
Are you equating yourself to just a regular standard household cat? If so, that's on you. That's not on me. You made that connection yourself. I didn't.
Toren actually, Toren does look over and kind of just goes, I will have to agree with him on this one. I have a foxtail and fox ears, but I'm not a fox. Though I do like raw meat.
You are cunning, though.
Am I? He's just going to pull out a pipe at this point.
I don't know
They
why I
just pictured like a
expected
straight up
something
pipe.
like-
Oh yeah, he's just hardcore smoking right now.
Thinking like a lead pipe.
Nope, it's an intricate little pipe. It's a long silver opera-style pipe with kind of wooden riveting on the outside. And then the silver head of the pipe itself and the bowl have a little fox head.
I'll pop over, have a look, real close look, and go, is this magical too?
No, it's medicinal.
I'm getting what you're putting down. Have fun.
So, everyone picks their mode of transportation. Serin, Corey, what's your plan for the water? Are you just going to trudge through it?
How deep is the water?
From what you can see in the more shallow parts, it goes up to the knee.
I can't remember if I can swim.
How short is Corey?
In knee deep water.
How fucking short is Corey?
He drops down into the water and just starts paddling in fucking knee deep water.
Like Little John from Men in Tights.
Scuttling in fucking knee-deep water.
When you said just in the shallow parts, so I was thinking it might be deeper elsewhere.
I can just imagine her like standing up in the water going, help, I'm stuck.
I'm drowning! I'm drowning! It's like at her waist.
I'm drowning,
Help me! I'm
please.
drowning!
She didn't call you, Xena. Stop looking at me.
Cats are dramatic.
Before we trudge through the water, I'm going to take off my boots, roll up my trousers, and then tie my robe around my waist.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you prep to only get your trousers wet. Serin, what's your plan here?
Just fucking trudge through it, I guess.
Okay. Do I need to be the one to point out that you're carrying a magical rifle on your back?
Well, I mean, I'm going to draw the rifle and keep it out of the water.
Okay, good
Duh.
man. Good man. I will punish you for that in the future.
I know how guns work. I'm
Yeah,
not
I go to
that
fire
stupid.
the
I
gun.
figured
You
that
hear a
was
wet
implied.
slosh, and water comes
Doing
out.
like the army thing with the gun above his head.
Yep. Or he's got it over the shoulders with the arms just resting on it.
They're not here for
I figured the keeping the gun dry thing was implied.
No, it's never implied in D&D. You know that. You have to be very specific.
I touched the artifact with my gloved hand.
What artifact?
No, just for, you know, when you're
Oh, yeah,
touching the
gloved
cosmic
hand.
cube of... Yeah.
No, I
loved
saw
his hand.
I saw a clip where they were playing, I think it was Kids on Brooms, and it was the power, like, you have superpower ability sets, and one of them had the ability to fly. They were in a corn maze surrounded by scarecrows and giant, like, mutated crows. They didn't know about the crows, and one of them goes, I'm gonna fly up above the maze and just see if we can get out of here easy. And the DM just kind of goes, hold on, and shuts everyone else up and goes, you're gonna fly? And she just kind of goes, I have to do it now, don't I? She just goes, yes, you do, roll.
Oh, bless.
Oh, God. So, Serin, Corey, Vashsa, you all trudge. Monet, you're flying above the water, I would imagine, unless you're just swimming in it for some reason.
I'm gonna fly.
Okay. I'm just kind of casually surfing on the broomstick. Ellowynn, are you in the water, or do you want to jump on the broomstick?
I got the cloak, haven't I? So I just put the head up and go.
Okay. Yeah. So she's moving faster than all of you as you trudge.
Can I be real cocky and like do a few dives, you know?
Yeah, you can. So you dive into the deeper parts of the water, and you're able to move very easily and gracefully through the water.
Yeah, I'm just being cocky, you know? Just be like, ha.
When suddenly,
I'm gonna
alligators...
While she's doing her swimming, I'm gonna have my saxophone in my hand, and I'm gonna sing the medieval equivalent of Splish Splash, I was taking a bath.
But you're trying to not get wet.
My saxophone goes above the water. It's up to my waist.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a silly move, and
Lem,
I'm gonna
you were
fly
gonna
past Bubble's character and slightly splash him.
Okay, so the mental image, because of your strength, is so funny, because it's like, you see a pixie go down to the water, you think, oh, it's going to be a little bit of water, and then a full-size splash comes up at you.
She got them muscles, that's why.
How? See, this is where I have to question everything, right? So, for example, that strength works because when she's near the water, she's able to push, right?
Yeah.
Can I then... Does that strength apply to your wings?
I would assume so.
Under certain circumstances, it can, yeah.
So if there's no, like, purchase and you're just flying, for example, would those wings grant you the same resistance on a grapple as if you were standing?
I don't know how to answer that.
You know when kids are in a bath and they get their Barbie dolls and their Action Man and they start splish-splashing them in the bath?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just one quick little dip.
Oh my god.
So you try to grab her.
You try to
Yeah,
grab
just to do a quick little Barbie
Grapple?
dunk.
Grapple check?
Yeah.
Contested strength
Where's
check. Lemon.
Where's grapple?
roll for that.
Yeah, what is grapple? What
Just
would come
strength?
under?
Yeah, a grapple check is just your strength check.
There's no way I'm winning this.
Oh, I was gonna say he's got the saxophone. You don't want to get wet. I was gonna say I could just swim faster and just dunk him straight in, but that would be mean. His poor saxophone.
I got a 16. It's gonna do nothing.
I only got a 14.
Oh!
So.
Okay, well. Let's see. Okay. It does say on the DC you get to add your proficiency bonus to the check. So what is your proficiency, Lem?
So it would be 16.
So you tie. A tie still beats it.
I'll be gentle and I'll just the head real quick splash. Like for fairness.
When she punches you, try not to die.
Bear in mind, I just get hit by a tidal wave, essentially.
The temptation to dunk him is if it weren't for the fucking saxophone, I would have just dunked you.
If it wasn't for the saxophone.
Wynn can do whatever she wants right now.
I'm faster than you in the
Dunks
water,
me in
so
the
I should
water.
literally just come along and dunk you.
I come back
as-
from the water and I try to push him like backwards.
As I'm pulling her out of the water, just like from a quick dunk, in like my oldest man voice, I go, I like you.
Okay. So, Bubble, what's your AC? Lem, roll to attack, add your strength.
15. It would be unarmed attack, right?
Yes, it is an unarmed attack.
Cool, I'm not getting hit by like a hammer. Just baseball bats me 19 feet into the air.
And she just fucking does the Tai Chi and hits you with the devil fist in the chest.
22.
I get that like
Holy
22. Oh.
shit, you get launched. So we'll be merciful. For every 15 to 22, that's a 7 difference. We're gonna say 5 feet
Is he
for
just-
every bit
Hold
of
on, is he
difference.
just holding, like, is he holding his saxophone or is it like wrapped around his neck?
It's
on a
got a
lanyard?
strap on it, yeah.
Okay. Never
How
mind then.
quick can I react?
How quick
To
can
do
you
something
react?
Funny.
How quick
Yeah,
can you be? How quick could you react to being shoved 35 feet backwards in 6 seconds?
I would assume I know it's coming, right? And to move something like a few inches to my face, I think I could do that, right?
Yes.
Can I roll a performance to just
At
use my
disadv-
saxophone while I'm bouncing
At
across the surface of
disadvantage,
the water?
yes. because the other fun part about this is, hey Lem, I'm gonna need you to roll for damage now, please.
19 plus 3, and then a nat 20 plus 3.
Okay. So you're able to play just fine as you fly back, but here's what we gotta learn now, is how much damage she just dealt to you.
How do I roll for damage on that since it's just like...
What is an unarmed strike for a non-fighter class?
It would come under attacks on D&D Beyond. So for me, it's To hit it, I've got +4, and then it's 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So yeah, I would say it's 2 bludgeoning damage plus your strength modifier.
My strength modifier is +4.
Okay. So?
For me, it's...
So what dice do I roll?
Yeah, it's your strength modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. So what is your proficiency?
It all starts with
+2.
So it would be whatever your strength is +2. So you're 19, so it would be +3 +1, so 4. Oh no, 5. Right?
6.
6.
+4 +2, so 6.
Oh, 19 is +4. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 6 points of damage.
So I've got like a tiny little bruise on my cheek or something.
You are also thrown into the water, into the deeper part of the water. So you are now floating.
Does my robe do that thing? You know when you wear your shorts into the pool,
Just a giant
they just
air
like
pocket.
inflate.
Yeah. You're just you look like a jellyfish.
If you're throwing it backwards, I'm going to put my hand over my mouth and say, oops.
Uh-oh.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm fun. I'm gonna shove back from exactly where I am. How far away am I? Sorry.
35 feet.
35 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna slowly wade my way across, and then I've got this fun little thing I can do where I'm telekinetic. So I'm gonna do a telekinetic shove.
So hold on, what's the range on telekinetic shove?
30 feet. So I'm gonna just slowly walk my way back and then go.
Okay. Okay.
But without giving away that that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Are we really gonna just do this?
Now, is your character like giggling, or is your character like angry that I just?
No, I'm just an old man, shaking my saxophone to get the water out to prevent corrosion later, like just casually making my way back. The hit DC it says here for me is 15. So
Okay.
you have to make a saving throw of 15 for strength, or else be moved 5 feet away from me.
Wait. The range on the spell is... You mean 5 feet away from where the spell is connecting? I'm guessing.
5 feet away from me, so I can pull them or push them 5 feet to or from.
Yeah, you did
Okay,
not hit.
okay.
I rolled an 18 +4. That's
You feel what feels like a breeze that doesn't emit wind. So, yeah, you're kind of just fluttering there. For a second, you feel a bit of a push, but you just kind of stay in place. Like, what was that? Thank you, Denjison. Okay. So. Toren is a little further ahead of everyone because he has not stopped moving. What are Corey and Serin doing? Apparently nothing.
No,
Drowning.
I was talking and I realized I was muted.
Drowning in knee-high water, remember?
No, I'm just trudging through it.
Okay, so you're staying with the group. You're watching all of this unfold. Go ahead.
No, sorry, I was yelling at the dog.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're
All
trudging with the group. They're ahead of you guys, doing all of this nonsense. What are the two of you doing as this is all going on since you've been quiet?
I've been laughing.
Okay. Serin, what are you doing?
Watching all of this transpire as I continue forward.
So I'm guessing you're keeping pace with Toren then.
Yes. Just watching confused as all of this takes place.
You just see him, like, sitting back on his broomstick now, feet up, relaxed, tinkering with some kind of... It looks to be some kind of magical pocket watch. This is such a unique group.
Well, I can't say you're wrong.
I often am not.
Well, big-headed.
Was that in character?
Oh no, that was just me.
I was going to say, you're swimming right now, hush.
I know, the things I could do being faster than you guys in water. It could be really mean if I wanted to.
You are... Where are you right now? Are you watching what's happening with them, or are you keeping up with us?
I was going to say, I could breathe underwater, right, with that cloak thing?
Yeah, you can.
I just thought it'd be really fun to just go and dunk. Want to dunk someone! And I don't know who, I just want to dunk someone.
Do you want to make a random roll for it?
Sure.
Okay. We've got Corey, we've got Serin, we've got Toren, we've got Vashsa, and we've got Monet. 5. So we'll roll a d6 and ignore number 6. So Corey is 1, Vashsa is 2, Serin is 3, Toren is 4, Monet is 5.
I got 4.
Of course you fucking did. So I'm just hovering above the water.
No, I thought it'd just be quite fun to, like, because I can swim underwater, I can breathe underwater. I don't think I can breathe underwater for long, but I can breathe underwater. I thought it'd be really fun to, like, sneak up, because you wouldn't know I was under there.
No.
And then, like, dunk down, and then just keep going.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me, and we'll see if you beat my passive perception.
Where's stealth? Hold on, I'm just blind. Okay, that's +0, so that's fine.
I have a passive perception of 17.
I got 17 too. I
Fuck!
was just about to say 17.
Why? How?
But I got 0s on stealth, so it's just 17.
You still win.
Good, there you go, perfect.
So, yeah, you go under the radar.
Yay.
So, yeah, you just see me hovering, like, 5 feet above the water on my broomstick.
Love that.
What do you do?
I don't know. I have to go now. So I'll let you decide from there.
I imagine it's something similar to you reach up, you grab the broomstick, you pull it out from under me. I would shift into a blue fox to avoid getting everything wet. Yep. And then you would probably just grab me and not let me leave.
And then I'll just keep swimming and bouncing. Anyway, I have got to go. So we'll leave it there for myself. Ellowynn can do whatever now.
You're carrying me away towards our goal, is what's happening. Yep.
Right, I will see you. Well, I'll be back in voice chat in a bit.
Sounds good, sister. Love you.
Bye, guys. Love ya.
Kudos.
Yeah.
This session has been chaos.
Fun though.
So, yeah, I get absconded with as she just grabs me and swims away.
Fun.
Everyone else kind of wanders through these wetlands. As we head, now unhindered by the shenanigans going on, through the large chasm-like canyon, it's very, very deep excavated walls. You can tell these are carved because there are lanterns placed in the walls. And as you move through, you see where the water hasn't washed it away, there are children chalk drawings all up and down the walls. And as we move to the other side of this rocky canyon, you look out over the valley, now completely covered in water, a basin of land which used to be a fertile little haven for farmers, now partially submerged by a large body of water. Enough to even qualify as a lake at this point. Just around from where you're standing and where you can walk the shallow path of this great body of water, you see a rudimentary settlement being formed off in the distance. And that would be where we are set to meet with the client.
Do I see them nearby?
You see groups of farmers cultivating new land just off a short distance away. The village, this little settlement is active, very active. So yes, you do see people. You know that the client's name was Vernon.
I will cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And blast a call out for Vernon. Just along the lines of, Vernon, I have come and I heed your call. And it's going to do that for a minute straight.
Is anyone going to try to stop him?
It just happens.
Scare the dude off.
I was going to say an after roll.
At this point, I'm just here for the ride. I just want to see what happens at this point.
You watch a lot of the farmers get rather startled and start to run back into the settlement. They begin to close the gates of the wooden perimeter.
And they're afraid of just a basic, what equivalents to a person shouting.
The way you made it sound, you said a big booming voice.
Like God.
Yeah, it goes up to about a scream.
These people have suffered a massive tragedy, and a lot of them are already injured.
I'll cast it again, because it's a cantrip. I can do it as many times as I like, which is delightful. I'll, in a very, like a calm, stern shout, I'll just scream out, I'm here to help. While my lips aren't moving.
Anyone else going to do anything in this time period?
Let's just sit back and watch the chaos ensue.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the chaos.
No plot on this day.
Do I see anybody outside or up at the wall?
You see someone waiting to receive message, but you can't hear what they're saying from this distance.
Do they look injured?
Yes.
How injured?
They've got bandages on the head, stitches across the face. Looks like their arm might be in a sling as well.
I will look at them in my big old man face, point finger guns at them, and cast Healing Word.
What is the range on Healing Word? Is it just where you can see?
60 feet.
You would have to get closer, but yeah, you can do it.
I'll approach. So I'll get as close as possible. Finger guns, Healing Word, boom.
I just had a really, really bad thought. That I'm not going to do.
Please tell me.
I heard finger guns, and the first thing I thought of, what if he did that and I just took the guy's...
You just go, and then Austin just fucking shoots him.
They are healed for 12 points of damage.
Which is, like, double what they have presently.
I once had the idea of overhealing as a thing, where if you healed somebody by too much, they would grow extra skin.
I would say their heart would just explode.
No, they've got like a cutout in their eye. You overheal it, it like grows over their eye. Ugh.
Why?
Sometimes too much of a good thing is bad.
Stop startling my chat.
Sorry, chat.
So,
yeah. So he's all healed now, right?
Yeah, everyone is healed up and good to go. We all kind of approach this little settlement. The man in question looks down at you all from his perch and just kind of says, "Alright, what's with all the theatrics then?"
I cast Mage Hand, wave, and go, "We're here to help. We heeded the call of one burning."
And why do you need to see burning?
Burning calls for help.
And who answered the call? We reached out to many.
Well, my name's Vashsa. I didn't have anything else to do in my old age, so... I've been alive for 9 centuries.
Who are you aligned with?
The guild. Ooh.
Which guild?
Oh, that's the name. The name is the guild.
Can anyone else but him talk, please?
We're here because of Ravencroft.
How hard was that? Do you have your guild identification?
Do you have your guard identification?
Yes, it's right here on my uniform, in fact.
Like you can't kill a person and take the uniform and just wear it. Come here to a place that's supposedly in trouble.
All of you may enter but him.
That's fine. Leave your most powerful wizard behind. Not a problem for me. I'll cast Minor Illusion and I'll make the sound of a lion's roar off fairly close by. I'll just sit over here with my stick and my saxophone. And I start swirling the stick around the pool and just mutter to myself. Or like the little
Well,
bits of water that I
looks
see.
like I get your cut this time.
Until you're half dead and I have to heal you, in which case I earn it back. It's fine.
He does have a point, you know.
Is his character just like drenched in water?
Yes!
I'm fully soaked at this point.
You got thrown into a fucking lake. Oh my fucking god, these sessions are just becoming a treat.
Bobble, bobble, toil and trouble. All a bunch of dicks.
So Toren's gonna wait with Vashsa outside. And the rest of you are permitted entrance through the gate.
You want to store them on a stick? You can do it too. Look, just mix and mix and mix.
I'm gonna say, just let him through. He means no harm. He just doesn't know how to use his words.
Is he brain damaged?
Oh, that's rude. That's so rude. So, I just made you feel so much better. Is that how you repay me? Sorry for curing you. Beg pardon for trying to help.
He's got a little bit of that Alzheimer's.
I could cure myself. What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
First my grandkids leave, then my kids leave.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Who, me?
Lemon.
See? My
Oh my god. This fucking session has such sneaky dragon vibes, and I love it.
15.
My grand had that. It's a real shame. Alright. Take your grandpa and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Let's go, Grandpa.
It's nice to know the gods live by the rule of do as I say, not as I do. When's tomorrow?
What day is it? What time is it? Is that the sun? So we're all permitted through the gate. On the other
Jesus
side,
fucking Christ.
just on the other side, you see a very tall, rather muscular man. Kind of a... I would say it's definitely not necessarily the traditional bodybuilder type. He's got a gut. He's just ripped as hell. Definitely a dad bod. Big ass beard. He's wearing a bearskin cloak. And he steps forward. I'm Burnin. I'm the one who's reached out. You're the folks from the Magic Guild then, yeah?
I'm informed. They'll do the talking.
Are you sure you really want to bring your grandfather on this mission? It is pretty dangerous.
He did take a gnarly fall in that water back there, but he'll be okay.
They said I needed to bathe and I wouldn't let them.
So...
Anyway, gang, get with the negotiations. Come on, I'm informed. I can't
Sorry,
handle it. Go
I'm
ahead.
genuinely fucking laughing too hard to fucking talk. Oh, this is so stupid. Fuck. Okay. There's a monster that's taken up refuge. With him came a whole legion of other monsters. We started referring to him as the King of the Mountain, because that's what he's basically become. He's a great
But
lion.
you're not hold an election?
You don't elect a king.
Ah. Can we kill it? Is it murderable?
Honestly, we kind of wanted you to figure that out. None of us have been able to get near it. There's just...
Have you seen it?
We have. It's a great beast.
How, like, is it big, small?
It's about the size of a boulder. A large boulder. One that deluged from a mountain. It's got an earth-like texture to its fur. Great tusks, but otherwise it's a large lion creature. Razor-like fangs. Black onyx-like eyes. With it, it commands a legion of ligers. Lion tigers? Lightning tigers.
Like they're made of lightning?
No, they have properties of lightning in them.
And we're surrounded by water.
Yes.
Electrocute them.
Ah, crap.
Yes. I can see why they haven't been able to approach then. Anyone got the rubber bones spell?
Not
I have
me.
healing word.
We're probably going to need it. We're gonna have to
Healing
prepare.
word.
You know the
Restart someone's heart.
I'm more of a fix them when they're already dead kind of deal, so somebody else is gonna have to take the lead on this one.
My sister's the one that would normally deal with the animals and stuff. She's just resting right now. She'll be up to something, I would imagine, but if there's a lot of them, we have too few. We'll have to come at this with a plan.
I am going to scooch off to the side for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to send a message to the genie.
Okay.
And ask if he has any semblance of power at the moment.
He would message back. So you ask, do you have any semblance of power to give aid? Is something like that, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yeah.
He would reply back with enough under contract, but it would require a cost.
I'll again ask what the cost is.
What fucking timing.
Depends on what you would want.
Just something to help prevent
you're kidding.
lightning. Or electricity, or something along those lines.
I can grant a minor wish for an item that would give aid. You would have to give up something personal.
What would you like? You name the price.
In the past, I've taken an ear, a toe. Nothing major in this situation. A finger even would do. I could even take something as minor as your favorite joke to tell.
Oh, would I lose memory of the joke?
You would lose ability to speak the joke.
Okay. Yes, I agree to these terms. I'll just have to make a new joke. That's fine.
Very well. Give me the joke.
Why was this scarecrow given a promotion? He was outstanding in his field.
You feel those words in that order suddenly disappear from your vocabulary in a sense of absence and longing. Very well. In your hand, a small black rod appears. A magical lightning rod.
And so any lightning attack would be targeted into that?
Yep.
As it appears in my hand, I'll Sailor Moon transform into a significantly younger, more buff version of what I look like now.
There we go. Now I can hear.
I've never seen him like this, right?
No. As far as you knew, he was just an old man.
I've missed like the
Granddad.
last 5 minutes of dialogue, so what the fuck have I missed?
Star Wars guy, what's up? Do you like Star Wars D&D settings? I like the Spelljammers D&D setting, which is basically Star Wars with magic.
We say, as I was an old man in a black cloak with a thing that affects lightning. There's a Darth Sidious vibe.
Darth Vashsa.
Once, yeah, Darth Vashsa.
Darth Sidious with Alzheimer's.
So
You
Darth
just
Sidious.
Master Roshid.
Now I'm very much like the perfect version of myself. I have been granted powers from a divine celestial being. I am now immune to electricity. These creatures shall face the wrath of one vashsa.
I'm gonna put my hand in my face and like shake my head.
Shun the non-believers.
I'm gonna cast appraisal on the item and just very calmly say, it has 2 charges a day.
That's 2 chances of surviving a lightning bolt. More than you have.
You have the exact energy of that fucking buff kid from Spy Family in the Dodgeball episode. Just like, Mommy, I will make you proud and annihilate the other children. Oh, God. Would you like to join
That wasn't
an
a
evil
kid.
base
That
Star
was a
Wars?
grown-ass man.
It was a 37-year-old bodybuilder. If you don't mind, I was wondering, would a Star Wars evil D&D campaign maybe interest you? It's a political strategic theme, like collaborative run. Absolutely. My name on Discord is the same as you see here on Twitch. Reach out to me, my friend. We'll talk. So, lots of chaos. I don't have a Discord command. I'm so sorry. It does refresh itself.
You want me to post an invite link to your thing in your chat and then pin it?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that would be awesome. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Star Wars guy. You are amazing. Welcome to the family. Please enjoy your emotes. Stick around and grab a comfy place on the ship. There is lots to do, many fun games to play, and a great journey ahead of us. Thank you, Bubble. You're the best. You're all the best. My moderators are fucking amazing. Oh. So, there is one other issue we're facing right now. Once the monsters have been stemmed, the water needs to be taken care of. Some kind of dam, wall, something to stem the flow that's coming from the mountain.
We need giant beavers.
Honestly, if we can get rid of the monsters, that part wouldn't be a problem for Wynn. Hell, I could even help. I have the Mold Earth ability.
Wait, is there water flowing into this area as we speak now?
From certain areas, yes. So, further back, up the mountain, towards where the major landslide occurred before the river ruptured, it spilled out from the actual source, a great waterfall basin that refreshes from a great ocean on the other side of the mountain. So, in a sense...
Slowly and strategically block areas?
I was going to say, we couldn't just dam up one area, we would risk flooding the rest of the valley.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, no problem. I think it's gonna come down to one problem at a time. We're going to have to get close to assess what we can do up there. I think we should go. I think we should try to solve this before it gets out of hand.
I'll place the lightning rod into my backpack. And as I do so, I will turn back into old version of me.
Okay. I don't think with all this water around, my abilities are going to come in very much use. I'll be right back. Toren jumps off of the broomstick that he's been still floating on, ducks off behind some of the housing, and walks out the other side a short moment later as Allie. And I'm going to switch my character sheet to my artificer side. Because there ain't no sneaking for a rogue in giant pools of water.
I noticed the change, right? Clear
Yeah.
as day?
Yeah.
We have a lot more in common than I first assumed.
Maybe. I mean, you can change your appearance and you like to put on airs, When mine changes, my personality alters.
I think it's a bit different for me because I don't have a personality. Does that make sense?
It does.
There is no original me.
You know, I kind of start to feel like that sometimes.
Lots of fun, though.
Depends on the day. Depends on who's around, I suppose.
I cast Minor Illusion, and I'll end the effect after like 4 seconds, and I'll make it sound like one of the guards is tooting nearby.
Did you eat a lot of sugar this morning? You seem very hyper.
I'm old. I make my own fun.
Fair enough. She just pulls out a pipe, the same one you saw earlier, and lights it.
I'll do Minor Illusion and make it sound like it's blowing bubbles.
She'll make it look like it's blowing bubbles. Artificer effects can do just about anything. So, he points us up towards a system of wooden walkways that lead up into the mountainside. You'll find the lair of the Ligers a little further in. Just be careful. Other creatures like hobgoblins, and we've even heard rumors that some of the caves have been inhabited by snake-like creatures with glowing eyes. We've lost several men. All that was found when we found their gear was dust and stone.
You said hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins, yes.
Okay. Okay. I've seen hobgoblins, yes?
Yes, you have.
When I leave, I will take the appearance of an older hobgoblin.
Yeah. I mean, hobgoblins are just little more primal, kind of impish-looking goblins. Okay.
As we're walking, I'm just going to keep my eyes open and look out for anything that I would see that might be off.
Serin, Corey, what are you doing during all of this, since you two have been very quiet?
Hello, silence, my old friend.
Serin, you're part of Serin and Corey. What are you doing?
Can I go fishing?
We're walking up the fucking mountain.
I continue to try to fight fish.
Bite fish?
Find fish.
So we're walking up the wooden structures up into the mountainside away from where the water is right now.
Aw. Structure, so...
They're just rudimentary walkways that lead up towards the mountain path that still exists.
I'm back.
Hello. We're heading up into the mountain now. We're just leaving towards the edge of town on the opposite side of the lake, up a rudimentary walkway path.
Okay.
I have no idea, honestly. Just... Austin, what are you gonna do?
Fight with my headset.
Do a Constitution saving throw for fighting headset.
Hush. So we keep walking. Do either of you want to contribute to the conversation at all? Is more what I was saying.
No, I'm just
Not
been
really.
quiet and listening in.
We head deeper.
Corey's not much of a talker.
We head deeper up the mountain pathway. Everyone can roll me a perception check as we get further in.
Boom.
14.
21.
17.
Okay. I will
We're
say,
still missing Holly's.
yeah, I was waiting for Holly's. Holly. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a soda.
Muted. I hate being muted. Okay, it's a 16. I rolled a 13. My perception is a +3.
Okay, maybe tell him once he's here.
As you see the dungeon master walk away, the earth around you begins to crumble as everything they have built is out of their control now. Everything you know, everything you see is dissipating. He's coming back. Everything's fine. I didn't take over the DM's world. It's fine. What? Hey, Taff.
Yes.
How you doing?
What were you talking about?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. Now let's go with the reality that I could hear everything you were saying.
Yeah, it's just messing around, just having fun. Just, you know.
The fibers of reality haven't unraveled at all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Want to repeat for the rest of the class?
I was just
I rolled
making
a
a
16,
joke.
by the way.
Vashsa
Yeah, Holly
gets
rolled
hit
a
by a
16.
boulder.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I Indiana Jones it as a hobgoblin.
Ah!
Oh, right. Vashsa is a hobgoblin, isn't he?
Right now, yes, hobgoblin. Collecting many trinkets like stick and piece of brass.
Why are you almost what's-his-face from Phantom Menace? The blue dude with the big nose.
not
Fucking
quite like that.
shopkeep.
Yes.
Yeah, Anakin.
Oh, you
No power racing for you. My stick.
It's been Gargamel from the Smurfs.
What was that?
Gargamel.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
Gargamel. Jesus.
The first time I've heard Gargamel.
Gargamel. It's like the combination of Gargamel and Darth Maul.
Yes. Just red skin and fucking horns. I'll kill you, Smurfs. Zoom, zoom.
This has gone so far off the rails, I don't think it's coming back.
Welcome to D&D in a nutshell.
In my defense, despite the chaos, I've made active steps to further our goal.
We're on the mountain now. Progress has been made. As you guys,
No.
as you guys head further in, And the perception checks, you each notice something interesting. Corey, you notice that certain parts of the forest, the water is being pushed away from almost. It's like certain parts are staying dry somehow. Serin, you notice there are tracks of some kind all around you. Vashsa, Monet, both of you instantly realize that at some point up that path, in the last 10 minutes, all of you walked through a ley line. The flora is different. The environment feels magically enhanced. Both of you look around and know you're back in the Feywilds.
Ah, damn it.
What the?
I'll look around and be like, anybody wish to bargain? I have a stick.
Allie will actively just say, shut up. Shut up. You know where we are, right?
They might not.
I think
Where are we?
we're in... I think the ley lines are bleeding into the main here. Energy from the Feyworld seems to be spilling out into the material plane. Kind of like what happens with Ravencroft. That would explain all the shifts in land and all the unnatural creatures that are spawning in this area.
I will offer to the nearest creature everything I know about unicorns in exchange for your help. Does anything or anybody respond?
I just rolled. No. Oh, God, that could have been so bad.
That is your loss. Okay. Whatever.
So, we continue moving deeper into this area. Okay. So the two of you have spent extended time out in the Feywilds. He's looking at Vashsa and Monet. Or she, at this point. I changed. What can you tell us about surviving out here?
If somebody asks you a question with the idea of ownership, don't answer. Just shut up. Don't engage. Okay? Because they will go, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden you've lost 42 years of your life given to them, or your pet goldfish, or your left toe, or perhaps even the idea of the number 3 they will take from you. It's crazy. There was like a whole year of my life where I was like 1, 2, 4, 5. I had to relearn. It was crazy. Don't do it. It's just a hassle.
Why are you just slowly becoming Cheech from Cheech and Chong?
Dude's a genius, like in real life. An idea has just come to me. Hold on a second. If you're out there, say nothing. If I am allowed to take anything I want from this area without consequence.
There's a boom in the distance like thunder.
So you are listening. Ignorant. Whatever.
How about we not piss off whatever it was that just exploded?
Never share your full name.
Good to know. I don't even use my full name anymore.
My full name is Clive Pantsberger.
You just blip out of existence.
Don't accept gifts and do not thank the Fae.
They give you something, you're welcome. Like you've given them the favor.
You just go thank me and walk away.
Yeah, they're like, what? There's like a whole legal system in the Feywilds. Your Honor, he comes from a culture where thank you is just said automatically, not as acceptance of the gift, where I hereby think that this is not relevant in this lawsuit. It's Judge Judy, but fairies.
You say that. You say that. Me and Tyler designed this because, I'm not kidding, one of our other games ended up... Let's just put it this way. Someone used a cosmic level wish to create the concept of a cosmic level court that could even punish gods. And so we put Judge Judy in charge of it. And then it was actually used in a later campaign against Piggy.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh, it was so funny. Because we planned it because his character went rogue and tried to kill all of us. Stole the hand and eye of Vecna and started killing disciples and champions. And we were just like, nope, that's going to stop right the fuck now. So we took him to Cosmic Court. He gets pulled there. And when the session starts, we describe where he was. And he kind of just goes, "You motherfuckers!" Oh... We made it a space where nothing matters except for the power of the judge and the bishop.
Rook beats bishop.
Yeah, not that bishop. That bishop's an asshole, but we made him that way.
Do I see any living creature at all where we are?
No. In fact, you don't see much signs of life in this area to begin with. What you do see is signs of a lot of tracks that seem to be moving out of this area. You see a lot of damaged flora, plants that are cracked and bent at the stem, trampled, trees knocked over. And as you go further in, and it's getting thicker and thicker up this mountain forest-like area, you eventually find this very large open clearing. The canopy of trees suddenly changes from the oak-like ones that you had been seeing to these woven, branch-like weeping willows. Many of them in a circle, creating a great fenced-off area. A dome of their woven branches and leaves all tied together tightly, making even the dimmest of light that shines through tinted green. It almost feels otherworldly from the space you were in just a moment ago. And as you walk in, vines begin to overtake the entryway and close it off.
Taff?
Yes.
Do you remember in our first session, we planted the tree, because we got a couple of seeds, but we planted one to make the tree grow?
Yes.
You know how I have a couple more of those seeds?
Yeah?
Do you see where I'm going with this stuff?
I do.
We're talking about the tree in the pocket dimension, right?
Denji, yes.
Or am I remembering wrong?
I'm going to pull one out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it near the ground and see if it rejects it in any way. Good pulse or bad pulse?
You can't tell.
I will make it touch the soil while still holding it.
It pulses harder.
If anybody here doesn't want me to plant this seed, feel free to reach out and tell me not to. Otherwise, I'm putting it in the ground, and the consequences will be as a result of your inaction.
Is that
is as clear as day as I can say it?
Are you trying to piss the Fae off?
I'm trying not to. That's why I'm telling them to intervene.
Don't.
Or else.
That's the seed from the sun tree, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't do that.
They don't like sunshine here?
No, that's a material-based plant, not a Fae-based plant. There's no telling what the soil here would do to it.
And yet I hear no intervention from anything that might or might not have been listening, such as like with the boom from earlier. Are you going to shoot me? Because
I pull my
if they
gun
didn't
out.
want this...
Serin draws his gun.
Put the seed in your pocket. We can find a good place for it.
I don't know, because the forest here has been very quiet all of a sudden.
I will click back the hammer.
I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just being logical here, okay? Surely, like, they were very like, don't do this tiny, silly thing. Or else, clearly with the big boom. And now all of a sudden I could plant a tree that will unwind their whole entire reality. And they're like, I don't know, I'm not going to say anything. We'll see what happens. If he blows up the entire world, he blows up the entire world. Like, who cares? Like, and it seems like they don't have their, priorities in check here, to be fair.
Well,
like,
I have such a temptation.
Okay.
I have such a temptation, but I don't want something to charge us.
Vashsa, we have no idea what rules over this area. It is not worth it when we're in the middle of trying to get paid.
I'm just saying, sometimes you have to experiment. If they have rules, they should let us know the rules. Otherwise, blissful ignorance kind of,
Isn't the whole point of the Fae that you're not supposed to know the rules?
Yes, but that doesn't stop it from being, unfair or fair. Because by that logic, our rules also apply, and realistically, they should adhere to ours as well.
The rules
and
of the
I have been
material
very
planes,
clear with intent.
The rules of the material planes aren't fair at all.
Yes, but if they don't want their entire reality unraveled, they could intervene rather than it for silly things. They are listening. I know they're listening. They can hear. They can see.
It might not be that they're wanting to intervene, but it might also be that this will cause trouble regardless. It's up to you what you do. It's up to the party if they want to stop you.
I'll put the seeds away. But I'm going to put 2 copper pieces in the ground anyway, just for me.
They explode, you die. No, I'm kidding.
I bury the 2 copper pieces and I just out loud go, "You're welcome."
You are an interesting fellow.
I've seen and heard everything. At this point, it's curiosity keeps things living and alive for me. There's more to that phrase and you know it.
Even if satisfaction brought it back.
In front of a tabaxi?
Listen, even if satisfaction brought it back, the fact is it had to die to begin with, and I'm not casting Revivify on your ass.
I would die happy. It's fine. Learning is a great adventure for me. I should have died before. I didn't. I think I'm overdue at this point.
I think most of us have almost died at some point. Anyway, we should probably keep moving. But
I'm going to pour out my healing potion on the next fallen tree that I see.
Didn't you complain about the price to buy that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening?
If I didn't know you better, I would have sworn you came to this session drunk. Oh my god.
I'm doing small favors for this forest. It owes me.
So,
I'm just waiting for this forest to kill us.
As we keep moving through this grove of weeping willows, you do see a series of connected caves off in the distance towards where we're heading. As we enter, does anyone have dark vision?
I believe
I'm a
I
tabaxi.
do.
I'm a tabaxi. Wouldn't I have night vision or no?
I think you have dark vision, but is it on your character sheet?
Good question, actually.
I will cast light on my stick.
Okay.
So I have bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 20 feet.
Okay. Are you taking the lead then?
I will stand up at the front, and I will just occasionally twirl my stick to make the lights go woo.
You just go epilepsy warning and spin the stick.
It is a like electric blue color.
It glows blue when there's enemies nearby. Oh no! Yeah. So everyone who has dark vision can see pretty well. Everyone who's following directly behind Vashsa can also see. How does everyone proceed? Vasha's up front. Who wants to be behind? How do we want this to stack up, basically? It's a more narrow tunnel system.
I'll be right behind Serin.
Okay, where is
And I'll be
Serin?
right behind Vashsa.
Okay, so second and third. Monet?
I don't care.
Fair enough.
Wherever.
We're keeping Ellowynn in the necklace right now. So I'm just going to stay at the back.
If we're in a cave that is essentially pitch black, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have knowledge that most things in the cave would probably not like a massive bright light being shone in their face and would probably disorient them, right?
Potentially.
I'll do that thing in nature where I'll just wave it high above my head and just continuously shake it slowly as we go to like make the shadows go. Whoa.
I need you to roll me a survival check as we move further in.
Okay, let's do that.
Dark vision.
My survival is +7.
60 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. As we are approaching down one of the tunnels, it branches...
Sorry, my survival is 26.
Okay. As we're branching off into the tunnels, you have a direction to choose from here. Proceeding well with the waving of your stick, you come to a choice of 3 directions. So left, middle, right.
Can I roll investigation to see if I notice anything about these 3 routes? Like one's been traveled more, one has more blood going down it, scratch marks, things like that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Investigation. That's a 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay. You see in front of 2 of the tunnels, there is trails of some kind of residue. Just a thin film. The third one in the middle, none though.
Does the film have like a scent or a texture to it? Is it like a jelly? Is it like an oil?
It's slick.
Flammable slick?
You could try.
Should I try lighting the goo on fire, guys?
Oh god.
I asked. I didn't just do it. Don't, dog. You could say no. Like he's not like.
We don't really know what it would lead to.
50-50.
Well, hopefully whatever's on the other end going kaboom, but like, you know, it's just whatever.
Well, we're in a rocky tunnel. Would kaboom really be a good idea?
Put a little bit of it
The
on your
film
stick
starts
and
here
catch
and
your
ends
stick
down
on
there,
fire.
so...
Put a glob on your stick, catch your stick on fire.
It would make a torch.
It's an expensive stick, okay? It costs like 10 gold for this and the robe. I don't see you lighting your things on fire.
You paid 10 gold for that stick. I could have made it for you in an afternoon.
Yes, but sometimes you want it from a different location. You know, support your local artisans. It's different. You get lots of business anyway from us here.
Am I not local? God.
Yes, but other people need a business
I
too.
could
Okay,
find you a bigger stick in 2 minutes.
I don't think the size of the stick is the issue, Serin.
Then what's the issue with the stick? You wasted 10 gold on it.
It came with a robe. Okay, I got 2 things for 10 gold. Okay. You spent money on a firing range when you could shoot the side of a tree. Okay, that's on you. Okay, find a squirrel or something, like get out there and nature. Just, you know, you have the options.
Man.
I'm just saying, you pot kettle black, whatever.
I just
Judge
heard
my
Austin
10
get
gold.
mad in Texan.
Excuse me. My kettle is nice and decorative and expensive as shit. You spent money on a stick.
I spent money on a walking stick, sir. You spent your money on something you can really do to point and shooty. Whatever. I ain't bothered. My business.
Vashsa, if he shoots you, I'm not healing you. Serin, if he
I
sets you
heal
on fire...
myself. Like, I don't know what the...
I mean, yes? I'm just saying. Look, ladies, you're both pretty. Can we keep moving through the scary tunnel now?
Not talking to me, I don't know, so... Girls, get going, you heard.
I just kind of gently pat you on the head and keep walking.
You just hear my character be completely unaware that that was supposed to be like a jab, because he doesn't understand that that would be. Like, get going, like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're not talking to me. It's not directed at me. Go.
Sarah just pinches the bridge of his nose and starts walking.
Come on, come on. So, which one of these paths? Left, right, middle?
Sorry, I missed it. Did we catch the goo on fire?
Oh, that's up to him. Does he want to try?
Yeah, I have a wooden stake. I have 9 of them, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pull it out. Basically looks like a fucking toothpick with these guys. Get a little goo on it, and then hand it to him.
So, you get handed a toothpick with goo. It's about the size of a pencil, I would say.
You want me to light this one on fire?
Try it.
Then you won't ruin your expensive stick.
No, I'm just, you know, the logic here is a bit weird. What if there were vapors in the air that could catch fire? Now all of a sudden it's okay because you have the illusion of it being safe on a tiny stick.
Listen,
what if I don't care. I was gonna do it anyway, but like, you guys get a big old, you're gonna shoot me in the place where you told me not to set anything on fire. I'm just, whatever. It's flintlock, kaboom anyway. Just, no, I'm gonna do it.
My gun fires energy, thank you.
I'm sorry, kinetic energy still creates that could lead to vapors that could catch fire, okay?
It's just a force gun.
Whatever. I'm not getting into this. Okay, right, you rub 2 things together really, really hard, creates friction, creates fire. Whatever, I'm not getting into it. I'm going to argue.
Look,
it's not going to be
Vashsa,
good.
whatever you do in the bedroom is your business.
Hey, listen, you don't know what I'm capable of. All right? Just enough for days. You know?
Anyway,
Healing
need a light?
20 hours. I pull out my flint and steel and I... Does it catch fire?
Fine, I won't cuddle.
It doesn't catch fire?
No.
Okay, I'll just chuck it on the floor.
And we keep moving. Sorry.
The shuttle's going to be more dangerous than the stick. Turns out, whatever. And I like hunch my shoulders over and just walk forward with my torch, but I like pull my robe open a little bit so it blocks the light going backwards as much. And then I flap it so it creates a flashing.
We keep moving. Wait, so you're doing like disco light?
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, I could be so much meaner and just put holes in the floor right now. So, anyone with dark vision is about the only one that's going to be able to consistently see well with the flashing light like that.
Yep. I can see great.
Yep, you're fine. I'm fine. Corey's fine. Serin is a dragonborn, so you should have dark vision, right?
Yep.
In my head, Druid Sandstorm is playing.
Vashsa, are you the only one that doesn't have dark vision?
No, but it's going behind me, so, you know, I'm okay. I'm in the 20 feet range of bright light. I'm good. You know, I see everything.
Vashsa, I would need you to make me a survival check.
Is it right with 26 wasn't enough for you? Jesus.
You make another one. You stopped and did shenanigans, and then we picked another path.
23, is that fine?
Yeah, this is fine.
I survived.
You walk, you keep walking, and just before a sharp turn, you notice that there's a second path. You stop, you turn, and as you do, your stick drags through something heavy and wet.
Like it's in the air and
Yeah.
it drags through something?
Yes.
Like it's touching the ceiling and there's something on the ceiling, or like it's the air itself?
So you went and, like, you did a quick turn with your stick out, and it caught something. Like, the stick caught resistance suddenly, and it kind of felt like you were pulling it through, oh, let's just say mud.
It would be like a bright light, so I would see clearly what it was.
Exactly. So
Do I
when
smell?
the light hits what the creature is, it shines a shimmering kind of water-like effect through its body in the shape of a gelatinous cube.
Ah, rat baskets. Well, have I seen a gelatinous cube before in game?
No. I believe this would be your first time seeing anything like this. It begins
Now,
to...
this is.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is the part where, I have to try not to metagame by mistake. Do you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
I know them so well in person, I'm like, okay. What effect does this have on my stick?
I was going to say, the integrity of your stick begins to give as you watch it begin to get crushed and dissolve.
Does the
Unfortunate.
bright light affect the cube in any way?
It does not.
Can I see it dissolve?
Yes.
Like, I can...
You're seeing it dissolve, yes. The light is getting dimmer as well.
Gang?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but this snot block, I reckon we should run from. It's clearly some kind of acid or dissolving agent. Do I see it's moving? Because I would
It's
recognize
moving
then
towards you guys.
Run as far as you can, as fast as you can. Back. Remember those three entrances, the three directions we were going? We're not the one we came from. We're going to go to the one that doesn't have this slicky snot. This thing clearly doesn't have eyes, I don't think. I didn't see any eyes, or at least no ones that might belong to it.
A really
So-
bad part of me just wants to firebolt this thing.
Oh, now fire is okay.
Kill him. I mean, the slime. Ali,
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the little adventurer's room.
no problem. I'm going to assume that Vashsa is just shouting all of this as one of us is carrying him away.
Above game, I don't really know because I know if slime probably like explodes, it's just acid everywhere. Can you technically kill slime? Or
Slimes have hit points.
but even if you did technically kill it, wouldn't it just reform after a while?
Depends on how you kill it. They're a weird creature. You can do a lot with them. So, on that note, we'll say everybody roll for initiative.
Oh
And
god, I have no idea what Serin's initiative bonus is.
And I will get this list, and we will go ahead and call that a session here, with us picking up here in the tunnel next time.
Good.
No one tell
Well,
Cookie about the
pretty much
slime.
to just roll at the beginning of like next session.
Oh, god.
I was going to just take the list, but yeah, we could just roll at the beginning of the next session.
Okay.
Let's just roll at the beginning of the next session. But yes, players, thank you for being at the table. I hope it was a fun session. It was certainly fun to be a part of.
GG's.
And once again, welcome back to Lem.
Thank you, thank you.
Very glad to have you back at the table. Holly,
Yes.
next time don't stay up until 3 a.m.
I completely forgot.
Well, don't.